Do it.
No, okay, so...
Band-Aid.
Okay, anyways.
Rip it off.
Okay, so yeah, we were talking about things, tangential to the background here. We were talking about dark humor. And you and I are of a generation where, I mean, we really...
she had blue eyes.
We are of a generation where when things hurt, we laugh about it.
If you laughed at that, you owe us a like.
If you laughed at that and you know the reference...
I don't give a damn if they know the reference.
Need another 7 astronauts. I challenge you to figure this out. Hi, cancel culture. I mean, come on, you knew what you were expecting.
It's the internet. It's been more than 7 days. It's worth it.
So our generation hid our pain through dark humor. We still continue to do this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sarcasm and dark humor pretty much is like
not a coping skill.
Yeah, it's tattooed into the DNA of Gen X. Let's just be
100%.
honest. It really is.
100%.
We dealt with it, like rub some dirt in it, dirt on it. You're right. Shut up and stop crying. Like that's the way, and we were the ones who taught our kids. Well, we were the ones who taught our kids and ourselves, like. If you fall and break your arm, you don't oh my God, are you okay? You're like, ha 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 ha, yeah, whatever, you'll be okay. And if the kid, it hurts, but I laugh at it, then it doesn't hurt anymore, right? Yeah, we were him with some really weird coping shit. Today? Did it really? See?
No, it's horrible. So, my son and I, when I get home from school, I always try to trick him. So, first one up the stairs wins, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, and it was, what was it? It was wet and rainy and gross today.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Faceplant weather.
You can see where it's going.
Oh, yeah.
So, and in the basement, it's all tile floor.
Yes.
So, he runs up to the door, and he's like, first one of the door, first one of the door, first one of the door. And every single time, what's that? And he'll turn around, unlock the door, go inside. And then I'll get about halfway up the stairs, and I'll realize he hasn't shut the door. And I'll be like, last one that shuts the door. Dad, go downstairs. Gets to the base of the stairs. Gets the door shut. I hear it lock, and I go, "Hey, got him!" And I start bolting up the stairs. He comes turning around the corner, and slippery floor, slippery feet, awkward kid.
Faceplant, right in the basement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, what did we learn? Oh, wait, he's 7.
Yeah. Still got a lesson. Fluid dynamics.
Yeah. Now I'm a bad person.
Why? You just look at him did it hurt? You learned.
Oh, yeah. No, we had a discussion about.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. House slippery surfaces and running
in the house, and Dad encouraged it. Well, I'll see how this is going.
Yep.
That's going to cost me some therapy in the future.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not a college fund anymore. It's a therapy fund.
Welcome to generation.
Yep.
Anyways, like I said, dark humor definitely got us through our whole generation. And yeah. So, made a website for orphans.
Does it have a homepage?
It does not.
Well, I try to explain. So my wife is an entire generation behind me. My wife is enough years behind me, there's a generation gap.
Yes.
And I was trying to explain to her, when we were coming up, they had gotten over duck and cover. They figured out duck and cover isn't going to work. And every single day, it was there's going to be a nuclear strike, you're all going to die.
Oh, yeah, we just understood.
Yeah. You're going, the Soviet Union is going to blow you the fuck up, and there isn't shit you can do about it.
Yep.
And okay, cool. Why me worry?
I can't control this.
Yeah, this is out of my hands.
Literally, my first gray hair was because of the movie Supergirl.
Oh, God.
And in Supergirl, the plot was they were going to blow up. And literally, we're sitting there with my mom, and we go to Pizza Hut. This is actually terrible. We go to Pizza Hut afterwards. It was old school Pizza Hut.
That is terrible.
It gets better. It was old school Pizza Hut. It was good. With the red cups and the pizza that came out in the pizza buffet. That was good stuff.
No, that was terrible.
Look, that's what my brain says. It was great. Anyways, we're there. He's gonna get worse. That's the sad part.
That's the
We're sitting
that's
there.
the sad part.
My mom looks over and says, "Is that a gray hair?" She reaches over my head and boom, pulls it right out. And it's a fucking gray hair that I got from stressing out at the movie, because that's who I am. You know that. I stress out.
I was talking about type.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then, to make it worse, a fucking roach crawls over my pizza. So not only am I sitting there like, then a pizza crawls.
Pizza crawls on your roach.
Pizza crawls over my roach.
Do you smoke it anyway?
No, I don't do that. Anyways, that's what gummies are for. Anyway,
the gummies are legal at least.
well, these are. Look, guys, I don't do the weeds. That's just Omega.
As he's gonna cut 1 and 2, and
Not-
we were just talking about that.
But yeah, seriously, literally a fucking roach crawls across my pizza and completely stresses me out. And I'm just sitting there, a complete puddle, like, I can't do anything. And mom's like, the best day ever. Should have never took my kid outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, welcome to growing up.
Proud day in parenting.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just became latchkey kids. Look, let's make it worse. Ready for this? I don't know what your morning routine was, but let me tell you what my morning routine was during a school week. I wake up at the crisp time at like 6:30 in the morning, go into my mom's room, tell her to wake the fuck up, go into the kitchen, crack 2 eggs, make scrambled eggs, make biscuits, and make coffee or orange juice, and bring that shit into my mom, who then wakes up, says, "Oh, cool, my son made me breakfast. Now get the fuck out, go to school, and I'll see you later." Then I came home, bought McDonald's on the way home, if I was lucky, and sat down, locked my door, did my homework, and entertained myself. Yay for being an 80s kid.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my morning routine. That's a dumpster fire in and of itself.
Fair.
My evening routine from the age of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, 80s parents, but both my parents had to work because
That's how we made money back then.
Well, I mean, as good as the economy was supposed to be, both my parents had to work to pay the bills, and so I had to ride the bus home, and I'd come home, had to go find the key under the fake dog poop. Like, that's not as conspicuous as
Nobody
it gets.
would ever figure that out.
Yeah, and funny, it doesn't smell at all, and it's right next to the.
And it looks perfect every time. It's been there for 6 months.
6
Nobody
months,
would ever move it.
I probably shouldn't admit this, but anyway, so I'd unlock the door, go inside, close the door behind me, lock it. The rules were stay away from the windows because we don't want anybody to know that I'm home by myself.
Uh-huh.
And then I'd go into the living room, and underneath, my father was a genius at hiding his perversion. So underneath the living room sofa, there was a stack of pornos. That is why I am the person I am today.
I made a joke with my dad a long time ago that he raised my brother and had him a set of tools and a stack of porns and said, if you can't figure it out, come ask. My brother to this day says, Peterbilt. You've seen his arm.
Yeah,
right?
looking like Quagmire.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at some point you gotta like use the other arm, but you gotta sit on it for a minute.
Exactly. He's a stranger.
Like someone else is doing it.
It's like somebody else is doing it.
I think I told you I found that guy. He does a YouTube channel now.
You did.
Jeez.
We need to send him the old content and be like.
I commented that. They commented something about strangers or something like that. And then it's totally not even remotely close in context. But I was like, it's like someone else is doing it. I'm doing it. In the comments, no context, never got my like.
Oh, now that is rude. If you give me an old school Tara Strong,
Yes.
Tara, I love you. If I ever run into you, you better believe I'm gonna have an image of Toot, and you're gonna have to sign that thing because I love you. And your old content that makes me laugh, I will. What?
Wasn't she almost Princess Clara too?
Yes. She was Princess Clara.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
She was
literally.
Princess Clara.
Yeah,
Oh my
both
God,
characters.
that
Both
show.
characters.
That show. We always talk about that show, but that is easily in the top 10.
I don't think we mentioned it at all last podcast.
We didn't mention it last podcast.
I don't think we did.
I'm pretty sure we referenced it.
In my head, I'm seeing Captain Hero and Spanky Ham. But then we also had the conversation at dinner. So maybe maybe it happened there. I think it did happen. We talked about it. Yeah. I'm good at this. Jesus, man.
But we can't talk about the 77.
Okay, so
a lot of inside jokes that we can't really explain.
Let me ask. Okay, so I'm going to bait you guys with the thing here. If you've been watching the podcast,
now be really careful about how you word this.
I didn't say I was going to masterfully do this.
Oh God.
Okay, so I'm going to bait you guys with something. And
Yoko,
please,
be ready with the edits.
No, if you've watched all of our podcasts, first I want to say thank you very much. But
all
secondly,
4 of them?
There's like 7 now. There's like 4 of them. So what I would say is, if you have a favorite moment from any of them or a favorite joke, reference it here. And I promise you, I will go through them.
In the comments, give us your favorite joke from any of the podcasts.
Or just a reference to it, and let me know that way. You're like, oh, were you really paying attention? Yeah.
The best part is, so like, I've learned one thing from podcasting, watching other podcasters and stuff. If you pick up a podcast that's been on running for years, some people will go back and watch the really old ones.
Yeah.
So someone could be watching this 3-4 years from now and reference a joke that we have made.
Oh, in the future.
In the future.
Yeah, absolutely. But
extra credit.
Yeah, but the good part about that, and to the point, we will see that comment live as it exists today, and we're like, oh, you're right, 3 years ago, we did talk about that thing.
Because these time travelers?
Were they from NASA? And did they have blue eyes?
I don't think that's how time travel works.
Something traveled one way or the other. Something goes. I can't say it. I can't say it.
So the worst part is I did that to my children. Have not watched Back to the Future. My wife vehemently against it, and I don't understand why. But constantly, if he does something, my oldest, if he does something, I know that look. We're gonna do it when she's out of town one weekend. We're gonna watch Back to the Future.
Yeah, maybe because the kid banged his own mom kind of thing. No, he didn't actually do it.
No, he didn't actually. But he did think about it.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing. They posed it.
Yeah, I don't know why. She's just weird about the franchise. I have no clue. She can't really explain it.
So the other thing that people may not know, well, maybe I don't know how much you've actually covered it. Your musical taste. Your taste. So we are almost polar opposites on musical taste.
Yes.
We get
with rare exception.
Listen, we have a good cross. So I would say I'll enjoy, let's say, 75% of the music out there.
Yeah.
You probably do that as well. But the things you really enjoy are things that I traditionally wouldn't.
Yeah.
So like Death Clock. Right? Just for an example, that style, that did the heavy stuff.
You can't really count Death Clock because it's all...
Death Clock makes me laugh. It's
yes, absolutely. But I was listening to Mermaider on the way here.
And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl.
Okay, apparently I have
Death Clock.
I know.
All right. Do you remember the guy did the music video on YouTube where it's Batman and the Bat family and they're getting murdered by like SpongeBob and stuff?
No clue. Like, okay,
you don't know Bat Metal?
Maybe.
Oh, we are going to have to fix that. It's downright hilarious.
All I see in my head is the Batman in the club twerking.
Yes!
And that's all I see. But I know nothing for reference-wise. Audio-wise, I know nothing. Yeah. Apparently, like I said,
You know the clip of Batman twerking in the club?
Yes.
That's from that.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to have to watch Bat Metal before I leave.
Okay.
I mean, once again, it's that weird intersection of
maybe
like funny, but also like I like metal to begin with.
Yeah.
But like heavy metal is 100% my jam. But then you add the comedy aspect in there, and I'm
me. I'm all about comedy. Yeah. I love a good laugh song, but I like And this is gonna sound like this, right? I love really over the top intellectual comedy where you're listening to it and going, hold up, did you
Vic,
what?
this old man.
Have you okay, let me just say, have you heard
Some sushi.
what?
Throw it in the river.
Oh. Okay, that's not highbrow intellectual. I was so actually you
And then we'll fly home first class.
We segued it away beforehand, but I'll come back to it briefly. During the movie Weird, did you catch the lonely one of the guys?
Yes.
Yeah. He came in
But Andy
as
Samberg
Pee-wee.
couldn't make it.
Correct. But the other guy wanted to be Pee-wee, and he was like, I don't care. I will do anything. I'll be in the movie for free. I want to be Paul Rubin.
Yes.
And he...
Yeah. Oh.
It was a Yorm, was it? Was that who it is? Or was it the other guy?
Was it Yorm or was it...
I always
I don't know. I can't.
But I was so happy to see that. I'm like,
yeah.
I know you.
But they're both
I
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andy Samberg was the only one who could make it, and I forget what he was filming at the time.
Yeah, I mean...
Missed out.
Yeah. Still.
Film of the year.
I don't know about that, but I enjoyed the hell out of it.
That movie's great. I sat there on the Roku channel. I watched it 4 times in a row. As I love Weird Al.
I love Weird Al too. I don't know if I watched it 4. I would watch it.
Do you remember the concert we went to?
I watched it. Yeah.
Where I bought 2 sets of seats. One so I could sit with you guys sometimes, and one was the box seat where I had the
VIP experience.
I had a meet and greet, and God, that was a great experience.
I will say this for anybody who hasn't ever seen Weird Al, puts on one of the best shows for I don't want to call him a solo performer because he's not. He's got his crew, but for what he does and for the community he supports, he puts on one amazing fucking show.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
The costume changes,
the amount of,
everything
work that goes into it.
So
it's
much.
just, yeah, it's just.
And he has the fat suit.
So you know the one I went to that really, and it wasn't comedy at all. 0 comedy involved in this.
No Richard Cheese. Keep going.
I saw his guitarist and his bassist do a show here in Atlanta.
Really?
Just for essentially like friends and family. I happened to find out about it. I got invited to. They each have an individual style. His guitarist does like Hawaiian style music. I actually have their albums. I have their albums that have them signed. The bassist, he does the like jazz and stuff like that. And each one of them did a set. Like, and we're talking, this is an intimate, like maybe there's 20 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 2 of the absolute most down-to-earth, coolest people I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. They sat down with us. They had drinks with us. They had a jam session.
Yeah.
Where one starts in his style, the other one goes in his style, and it just formed like this amazing melody. You would never know that these guys were like Weird Al's band from the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, no comedy involved whatsoever.
Yeah, that's strictly like, let's see
the
your
music.
Talent. Yeah, let's see you do your thing.
Yeah.
It's funny. So that segues into something very similar. I was actually just talking to Yoko earlier. So if you guys don't know, Yoko's the editor.
Yeah, he's our editor.
He does great stuff. He puts a lot of fun stuff in here.
Well, he also plays games with us, and he's done, on my gaming channel, I met him through, actually, the game you got me started in.
Tamachi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Met him IRL. Great guy. Fantastic.
So what I kept saying is that we keep calling him out in the video. Hey, Yoko, you should put something here, right? And I told him today on a private call, I was like, Yoko, I'm going to stop calling you out. And the reason why is because you have your own style. You have your own comedy. You have things that you find funny, and other people will find them funny with you. And this is your chance, just as much as we sit here in front of the camera, this is your chance to prove your style, your comedy. So how about
but if we don't call him out.
I mean, so I don't need to be like, hey, by the way, you should do something with this bit. No. I think it's good for him to do it, and we can on occasion.
I look at it this way. He's the third guy.
He is.
Yeah, he's not here yet. The third guy. He just hasn't made an appearance. He's like the guy behind the scenes.
Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. But let's be real. I don't have time to get the editing done.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. I call it as a scene.
Facts. But he's willing to put in the effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Motherfucker's the Wizard of Oz. That is not the Wizard of Oz. That's Jim Henson.
That is Henson.
That's
Oh my God.
And that's why she's never going to call you again.
Because I said hi. How many things does it take to scream to the moon? If you laughed at that,
called the Shooting Star.
If you laughed at that,
You are dark.
yeah, but say you need to like and say dark humor for the win. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's not the shocker. That's just oh my God.
No, that's not. Yeah, it's not the shocker.
I
I
know.
thought that was called the Morning Star.
I don't know about that.
There you go.
No, no. Now it's terrible.
Think about what a Morning Star is.
Now I'm seeing this. And
Yeah.
I'm seeing what Freddy Krueger claws on it going, ah! I'm like,
Oh, you don't go that far. Jesus.
That's
That's how you get murder charges. Holy crap.
what is it? GDP, right? Okay, you
JFGI?
No, you type. You talk while I type it out, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that."
I don't.
Jesus, GDP. It's not gross domestic product. Let me tell you. It's pretty gross.
I
Though.
failed.
It's pretty gross though. Huh? What?
Nothing.
Words.
Yeah.
Yes. That thing.
So no.
What?
No.
It's a plush.
What was I gonna have you? Something I was gonna have you type in. If I don't have you type something in, it is gone. Bat metal.
Okay, we'll look it up later.
Yeah. We'll look at it post. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. Yeah, it's fantastic.
We'll open the tab because
Yeah,
otherwise.
because there's something else I was gonna have you watch and I completely forgot. But the one we watched between the two episodes.
No.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah. So I was telling you we talked about it between episodes. Anyway, I didn't see Oppenheimer when that was out because I could never get my hands on an Infinity Gauntlet. That is my level of humor. The two people in the entire theater that would get the reference would laugh. But my ass is going to sit there for 3 hours with that damn Infinity Gauntlet in the theater in a dark room where no one's going to notice. And to me, that's funny.
So, we talked about this too. That there is
That I need help?
No. So, this is both a good and a bad thing.
Oh, God.
That part of our generation has spent our whole lives having to entertain ourselves. That there are certain people who will do extreme things because it makes them happy.
Yes.
Not because they care about what anybody else thinks. I'm doing it because it makes me happy.
Yes.
This has good and bad effects. We had an example of it literally in the last 20 hours. Hey, pal. But literally because it makes me laugh.
Did you just reference another episode?
I did.
Oh, my God.
How dare.
You got on to me for doing that.
I know, I'm terrible. Sequence matters, kinda.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. It's all about dark humor, whatever. Just stab his toes, it's fine.
I would
right.
say we're completely different with that.
So, like,
Spoon.
what? It'll hurt more? Which thing? Oh, because it'll make that happen.
Yeah.
You feel the weight on that thing? Jeez, I can't
I
tell
don't know
that
if we
joke.
told that story. We gotta save that story. We gotta put that story in the back pocket, like you did the spoon.
So, here's the front pocket. I don't put anything in the back pocket.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
$20 is $20.
Ooh. So dark humor, right? This is supposed to be the topic.
Oh, God.
What is the
Limit? There isn't one.
no? We pushed it to the limit.
Silly Willie.
No, I was just going with chicken. Chicken will never be the same again.
Oh, did we tell them to look that up?
I think we touched on it.
Oh my God! If rotisserie chicken hasn't been ruined for you, go to YouTube. Go look up The Midnight Show. There's an episode where they have a. Well, we can say
exploratory poultry. What would you? How would you?
Can we just say the name of the? Stunt Vagina is the name of the video.
Yep.
You will not be able to find it through Google or through just searching that name. I wouldn't even recommend it, even with incognito mode. You will be very sad.
I think you can find it on Vimeo.
If you go to the midnight... No, it's still on YouTube.
Yeah, it's still on Midnight. You just can't find it.
If you go to YouTube and you look for the Midnight Show YouTube channel, you will have to scour for that video. It is buried deep in there. It is the best... Oh, God, you're going to...
No, keep going.
It is the absolute best video on YouTube. Well, maybe second.
It's up there.
It probably comes like second only to Go Bois.
I'm going to put that down.
I forgot I showed you that. Yes. So where is it? What in the hell?
I don't know.
Maybe?
So this is what... that's exactly...
Yeah, the Pokemon.
Yeah, you know why I was going to put that.
Yes. No.
Keep talking. Doing? I don't know. Keep talking.
Jeez. It's in there. It's buried. It's buried.
I think there's a way to do a search.
You got me distracted.
There's a way to do a search here. So if I say stunt.
There we go. It's right there.
All right. I'm going to do this real quick.
Oh, my God.
Can we?
No.
Okay.
No.
So if you go to the Midnight... If you go to YouTube, you go to the Midnight Show. You look them up. And then in the search field inside there,
take the
query.
No, just take the URL and drop it in here. The URL to the channel. That's safe.
Okay.
Ish.
All right. So if you do a search for the word stunt, you will find the video. That's all I'll say. The other one you want to see if you can do.
You will never look at rotisserie chicken the same.
I'm going to see if you can do a search for the word twins.
Yes.
There should be a Siamese twins. Okay, well...
That one I think actually got taken down, believe it or not.
Probably because the word, like, Siamese is now like a banned thing.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say it.
Which is...
It's a thing. We just leave it at that.
Yeah. No.
All right, so we'll have to find that later on. If they can find that, I think if you do a search for Midnight Show Siamese twins, I think it takes you to Vimeo. You'll find it there. If you do, enjoy.
I want to say the line, but I don't want to ruin it.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
All I'll say is there's this music that swells in the background.
Yes, there's a musical swell. And the payoff.
The payoff is so good.
The video itself is kind of boring.
Yeah, really.
It's not entirely like funny in and of itself.
The last
15
seconds. Yeah, like last 10 15
is the
seconds.
payoff.
You're like, why am I dealing with this? What are we, and then just like,
when it happens.
That's all you can do. Yeah, it's just that.
There's a lot of things that are like that, though. Like the joke grenade.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I'm a huge fan of.
Yes.
Yeah. Emo Williams. You ever heard that guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Emo Williams drops joke grenade.
Yeah. Remember UHF? He was in UHF. He's the one who cut his thumb
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, exactly.
I love that
every time. Yeah.
Oh man, that's the best comedy is subtle comedy. Yes, I love dark comedy.
Oh no! So where my brain went was like, okay, yes. However, George Carlin, not subtle, but
I love
deep.
George Carlin.
I love Carlin,
but he made you think.
I don't mind that.
No, I don't mind that either. I'm 100% for that. It's different though, because remember we were talking about like the Bargain movie where it's hilarious, but then afterwards you go, oh,
yeah.
That's funny and that's impactful. And that's the thing with George Carlin. Remember, the first time he did the 7 words.
Yes. Yep.
He got arrested.
Did he really?
He got arrested.
Huh.
Which was the entire point of the sketch.
Yeah.
I mean, he knew it was going to happen.
I mean,
he was warned it was going to happen. And he did it because it was going to happen because it would prove a point.
Yeah.
Hilarious sketch.
You mentioned that? I'm going to look something else up real quick.
Well, I think we talked about the one Dave Chappelle did that everyone panned like last year, where he was. What did he call himself? I don't want to even say the words really, but it.
Keep going.
What are you? Okay.
Do you not know about that? We'll talk about this in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Apparently. Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they're actually kind of known for that.
But no. It's literally that.
Yes.
That specifically was done.
Yes.
So,
Go
so
ahead.
you guys know what's going on. We talk about like things that'll get you in trouble, right? So, and pushing the limit. Pushing the limit. If you guys watch the video, you know what I did there.
Okay.
Right. It's good soup. All right. Anyways, South Park decided one time to save all of their FCC bans and penalties for the year for one episode.
Wasn't this a lashback to NBC though?
I don't know.
Because wasn't this right after the M rating became a thing?
No, I think that I don't know. I don't know if this was in regards to a thing. I just know that they wanted to prove a point.
Fair enough. Well, because I remember there was a big controversy because after the television ratings came out, NBC had the cojones to show Schindler's List entirely uncut. Now, it ran with 100 different warnings. And then even right before the full frontal scene, it had warnings galore. But they put an M rating on it. They were like, bam, put it out there. Now, it didn't go over well, but I remember watching it and being like... But I remember that there was a lot of media lashback about how far people could now push those ratings. And I'm pretty sure this was... I could be wrong, but I think this was one of the reactions to that.
It could be. And I don't know if that was. I just know that they purposely saved everything up for this one.
Yeah.
And it was, so the episode
insane.
is called It Hits the Fan. And it's unofficially known as the shit episode, where they literally use the word shit during the episode at least 200 times.
Worth noting, they never used it in the title because they wanted to save that for the episode.
Yeah. Or for the censors to go through and be like,
Yeah.
You know what else that brings up to mind? God, I fucking hate myself for this. Do you remember If You Seek Amy? Oh. All right. So.
Sounds familiar.
Britney Spears. Britney Spears did a song called If You Seek Amy.
Okay.
Do you know what it says there?
Yes.
All the boys and all the girls
Yes.
want... Yeah. To purposely get past the censors. Because if they're reading the lyrics, they're not hearing the song. And it got past the censors. And when they hit the audio and they were like, oh my God, they all want to fuck me. And you're like, got them. Brilliant. It was on Circus, I think it was what it was.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Lady Gaga did that.
Did she really?
Poker Face.
Okay.
There is literally a line in Poker Face where she says, fucker face.
Really?
Yes. Go listen to it. And it is... Apparently, there was one radio station that refused to play it because they thought she said it, but it's really, really, really subtle. But if you go back and listen to it, you go, oh, and she admitted this at a concert recently. So I, since then, have not personally heard it on a radio station.
It's old enough that I wouldn't normally.
Exactly. So it's hard to tell if it was ever pulled because of this.
Right.
But she came out and she was like, the XYZ radio station was absolutely on the ball. They were the only ones that caught it, and they were 100% right.
She used to send a gift basket.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
good on you.
highly...
I hate you for play my music, but good on you for listening and paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can respect that. I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millions of people heard the F-bomb on the radio and never realized it.
The number of times I've listened back to songs, going back to the 80s.
Oh, well, the
We
80s...
were so subtle about some of the stuff. We were like,
Yeah.
I just didn't get it because I was like, this song's a jam. This song's a bop. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, right? And then later on, I'm like, to this day, Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace. Jimmy Buffett.
I love Jimmy Buffett.
Fucking the Getaway song. What's it called? The fucking Affair song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not Margaritaville. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's basically like, let's meet at a bar. Like, I met this girl in a fucking singles ad because I'm tired of my wife. You and I, we're going to get the fuck up out of here. Let's meet at the bar and take the fuck off. And then you're like, oh, it's my wife. Ha, ha, ha. What? I plan to leave my wife. I'm somebody I met in the classified section of a newspaper. And we're all like, hey, this song is great.
Yep.
What?
Yep. There's a lot of songs like that. A lot. Even from the 90s. Remember Uncle Cracker?
I remember the guy.
Listen to the song, the one hit they had.
Yeah, one hit wonders, right?
Yeah, what's the name of the stupid song?
I mean, I could type in.
Not Come Away With Me. But yeah, I don't remember the name of the song. Anyway, the whole song's about essentially the dude that's helping this female cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you listen to it, listen to the lyrics. He specifically says, I don't care about the ring you wear, as long as nobody knows that nobody can care.
Yeah.
And he is like plowing some dude's wife.
Yep.
And how many like 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds were singing that song?
I know, you're like, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like a decade later I was listening to it.
Yeah. Actually, it's really good.
What the shit?
TikTok and shorts in general has clued me into a lot of music. You listen to me like, oh yeah, that song was great. And you're like, have you ever listened to the lyrics? I'm like, yeah, of course. You start singing lyrics. You're like, oh my.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What have I been singing for years?
Subtlety.
Yeah. But
subtlety
I like
is a lost art. And it really is. There's so few songs that come out anymore that have any level of subtlety.
So you compare, and not trying to be like, my music was better. I'm not trying to do that. I'm really not. But you compare something that's that subtle to WAP.
There's the other, for me, and once again, going back to the comedy aspect of it, there's the other shoe that drops at some point. Steel Panther.
Wasn't that like a fake band kind of thing? Or no,
they're a real band.
Yeah, but it was like over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the 80s style. Everything was the 80s style. But there was zero subtlety.
Yeah.
Every innuendo was as in your face as you could get. It was chaos. Myself and another friend of ours, we went to that concert and we had a blast. But in the concert, they never break character. The bassist is constantly like with the hairspray and the big hair.
That's amazing. He's like actually doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll be like, he'll be playing a tune, and then literally like one of the roadies will come up and like start plucking the bass while he's just like.
See, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Hilarious. But if you really think about it, it is a bit of social commentary on like how filthy the 80s songs really were.
Yeah.
But how much subtlety has kind of become a thing of the past.
Well, not only that, but it was it's going back to harken to the how much of a performance and how over the top they were back then. Like it really was. Like I'll be honest,
there's so many layers to the comedy when it comes to that.
So when we saw Richard Cheese when he came here,
oh my God, that show was great.
I'll tell you what's funny about Richard Cheese here. Now his shows probably changed over the years, but when we saw him, there was this really annoying couple in the front, right? And they were staged. 100% they were staged. But it was a man with his girlfriend, right? Or wife or whatever. And they would have these little petty arguments every couple songs, whatever. Until eventually she was drug out by security and had to be lifted up and immediately had to, like, in her dress, spread all out. And clearly staged. Still funny. But that's the thing, though. It was part of the show. And that's what I don't mind, is if you have comedy built into your show.
Well, he's funny to begin with.
His shit's funny in general.
Yeah, he does, if you don't know Richard Cheese, he does lounge covers of
music. Different music.
Well, I mean, in fairness, you can dome in the morning, you can dome in the night.
Yeah.
You can dome when you want to dome.
It's, do me. Not dome. Do space me. 2 words. Big hit.
Fuck this podcast.
Fuck this cunt. It's weird. So my ADD superpower is remembering fucking lyrics of songs. Can
But
you
not
tell?
remembering what happened 2 seconds.
2 minutes ago. What? What about this song? Like,
Was that funny? Put that in long-term memory. Yeah.
done. Like, can you remember Belle Biv DeVoe from the 80s? Yep, got it. Store 90s. Boys to Men, gotcha. What are these bands nowadays? What's a band? I don't know.
What'd you have for dinner? You know what I had for dinner?
Right.
What did I order for my meal? Shut the shit up.
Oh, clams. Yeah, clam strips.
Because I was trying so hard. Comedy, once again.
Yeah.
We get to this restaurant, and I was trying got the menu, and I was like, normally we do hot wings or something like that there. And I got their Philly once, and it was really good. And it's a little corner, like, hole-in-the-wall restaurant. And I'm looking on the menu, and I'm like, that says basket of fried clams. There's no way fried clams at this place are going to be worth a damn. And they really weren't.
No.
But I enjoyed them. You know why I enjoyed them? Because as soon as I saw the menu, my brain went LOL.
Yeah, exactly. You go full on Derp. You're like, lol, I'll waste $20 now just because it'll make me laugh.
And so she comes over. She starts taking the order. You got to watch the other podcast to understand what we did with the drinks. But watch the previous episode, the February 1 episode, to understand that end of it. Because that was its own little debacle. So I pull her over and I'm like, I want that. And she's like, what are you pointing to? And I'm like, that one right there.
Trying not to say
one.
it.
I want that one. Oh, the fried clams. And he takes one look.
Am I? Yep. That's what he wanted. Yep, it's the clam.
And at that point, it's set up. And he knows what's coming. And as soon as it hits the table, I got him in a conversation. And I was like, hey, shut the shit up.
Look at that clam. I'm like, God damn it. I hate
One
that.
day we'll explain that joke.
So, all right. So here's
No.
No.
That is a joke.
Here's another really funny thing about that.
Is its own episode.
So literally, what killed me most, this whole fucking thing is he's trying to place the order. He's showing her the menu, and it's upside down.
No.
Oh, on my side it was.
Yeah, the outside was upside down.
Because I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, step bro? Right? I'm like, she's like, is this guy drunk? We ain't had a fucking thing to drink. Not
just got there.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
We got our fucking. We had our drink orders put in. They hadn't even delivered the drinks yet. Because that was, once again, its own thing.
So, here's the other thing. If you guys ever get Pilk and I alone in a room, you're going to be like, you guys don't act like this all the time. No, we really fucking do.
We really do.
This podcast is honestly, there's like this much scripting, which is like, hey, right before we got in here, we jumped in the Discord call. We're like, hey, can you give us a topic? No, you couldn't. Fuck it. We'll make our own
So they couldn't give us a topic that was worth a damn. They sent us really stupid TikTok. And we were like, yeah, it was dumb. It was so dumb. But he and I looked at each other and said, comedy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Then. You're like, fine.
Yeah, that's our topic.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to be terrible for a second here.
Oh, God.
I'm going to tell you what I
gonna make a website?
No. I'm what to say. Oh, okay. So
You can't say
my
that.
response
You can't
was,
say that. You can't say that.
I can say last part.
No.
I can say last part. I'm like, when he sent me this thing, I'm like, who hurt you?
Okay.
I can say that.
part,
Who
yeah.
hurt you?
Yeah, it was bad. Like, no offense, but it was bad. Like, it was.
Well,
like
it's not
our level.
It's not my level
Yeah.
of comedy.
Yeah.
Besides, my brain said the whole time I'm looking at it going,
I forgot he's gonna actually edit this.
I already realized that. I'm like, but I'm like, I'm gonna get like that's how you get pink eye, right?
That's how you get pink tongue. I don't know.
Pink tongue. Really, you're gonna lick your eyeball after. Like, that's great.
Yeah. He didn't put them in his eye.
He was sniffing. I mean, might as well have been sniffing them. Jesus Christ! Why? Why would you? No.
It's not my level of comedy.
Also, don't crop dust your friends or your food. Just don't. Don't crop dust.
Sometimes it happens by accident.
Don't crop dust your friend's food.
No, not the food part.
crop
Sometimes you accidentally crop dust your friends, get in the car, and get dead like 2 minutes down the road.
Shouldn't bust ass.
I walked around the entire parking lot, and I tried to get rid of that.
Look, I risked our lives to teach you a lesson.
What? That jeans fucking don't permeate?
You just gotta walk that shit. Hey, don't mind me for a second. I'm gonna drop my sheets. Shake them out here.
Show me your toe.
No. No. That thing's aggressively sharp, too. Do you see it?
No!
Take a look at it. Hold
Because
on.
if I open it up, I'm stabbing you with it.
Look, it's aggressively sharp. And it says Marines.
Give me that.
No. God.
You can trust me with the sharp thing after making a joke like
I
that.
don't trust you with the dull thing.
That's actually fair.
Yeah.
Oh, my
man.
God.
Oh, holy cow. Okay, so.
No.
What?
I don't know what you're going to say, but the answer is no.
No, so I was going to say, based off the image back here, what is your favorite joke from that you could actually reference from any of that? Now, I will say that DC is not my wheelhouse.
It's not mine either.
So
give me Deadpool. Well, okay, no. Give me Joe Kelly's run of Deadpool all day and all night. I will. So my favorite Joker are the more menacing, terrifying Jokers. I don't like the Joker that tried to copyright the word fish.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the Joker that when he showed up at he showed up at the police precinct.
Yeah.
Took his severed face out of a box and stapled it back onto his skull in front of Police Chief Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Joker I like. That's the Joker.
I remember seeing the image of that. I didn't.
Yes, the comics are phenomenal.
Yeah.
The comics are mind-blowingly good. That was back when, I think we talked about it a while ago, I had a $300 a month comic.
That's. But, you know, honestly, I don't want to say that's not nothing, because it is. That's a lot of money.
For comic books?
But, I mean, like.
But
yeah.
No kids, dual income.
Yeah, back then, like, you had the money to blow.
Yeah.
You were comfortable doing so, even if it might have been excessive for other people, you were comfortable at that point.
Yeah.
Doing it. You wouldn't do it now.
I couldn't do it now.
Yeah.
I wish beyond wish that I had been smart enough, and actually another friend of mine taught me this, to buy 2 or 3 of each.
Yes, one to read and a couple to store.
Yeah. So I do that now. I do that like with video games and stuff. I do that now. In fact, I bought a Nintendo DS recently because I needed it for my Pokemon channel. And I'm not going to get into why, but it came with 2 completely original, unwrapped, perfect condition games.
Oh, that's great.
And I was like, those are going right over to CGC.
Yep. Oh, you get it graded?
Getting graded.
Yeah, absolutely.
Each game graded, if it gets a perfect 10, which I don't.
If it gets like a 9.5 or whatever.
No, but if it gets a perfect 10, each single one of those will be worth what I paid for the whole lot.
Fair.
So I'm like, I could double my money on.
Or at least have it archived.
Yeah, but that, for me, put it on put it on the wall, put it on the shelf, enjoy it. Worst comes to worst, I sell it later on, or I pass it down.
The arm was going numb. Sorry.
I thought you were making a reference to something.
I don't. Well, okay, I do stuff like that. But no, that was no reference.
Like Carrie Underwood?
That would have been this.
Oh, okay.
Not left-handed.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
That's this.
Oh.
Yeah. Time's up. Best game. Best charades game you'll ever play in your life. Promise.
Basil Fawlty?
I'm not doing that one. In my chair, I'm too old and fat for that now. I would break my arm and a hip.
But somewhere in my
I still see Kit doing
headcanon, in my headcanon, Kit is listening to this right now and doing it. I was really disappointed that Silly Willy didn't get more clicks. For my Pokemon stuff on TikTok, I do these Who's That Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one the other day.
Wildly inappropriate. Wildly dark.
What are you talking about? It was just it was Stephen Hawking.
Making a new friend, yeah.
Yeah, making a new friend.
Making a new friend.
Yeah, right after the Epstein list dropped.
Silly Willy.
I bet it is. He hasn't used it in years.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's true.
No. Aw.
That's not silly anymore. That's just sad.
They see me rolling. They hate me.
I should do that.
It means so much more now.
No, God.
Oh my God, because he was riding dirty. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fine.
6 feet of dirt on your wheelchair. We'll do that.
The shortcake crumbs. Oh, okay. So one other joke. Okay, so ready. So you remember Shogi? Shogi wanted to do a shirt. So I showed you mine that says Toothpick Vic. I showed you mine that says Stream Atlanta, right?
Was it Lemony?
No, it was a cookie related one.
Was it your rapper name?
He wanted to do one that says I'm crumbing. I was dying. I'm like, you can't. But on the inside, I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm crumbing.
It's like that Japanese cookie brand.
An Iku cookie. An Iku cookie. I don't want to Google this. I don't want to taint my browser history. I do not want to do this.
You don't want to want your browser history?
I don't want to. No. I don't want to pollute my history. But I am wildly curious. And all I hear in my head was Mommy Milkers, and now I see Bunny. You know what I'm talking about? Bunny, and it's getting hot in here. I've just seen that over and over again. We have problems.
I don't like you.
You lie.
I do.
You lie.
I really took me an hour and a half to drive over here tonight because traffic. I don't like you. We just go have dinner.
Let's go have dinner.
Record podcasts for 4 hours.
Literally have the girls there dying laughing the whole time. Like, you guys are insane. Can we get your information? Yeah. Information, not phone numbers. Hold on.
Hey.
What the?
Is that Flex Seal?
No, Flex Seals. I have it open. There it is. Look, check it out. Bam! See? Told you. Open.
What is... That's okay. I have Sasquatch over here.
There you go. Best day ever. No, what I was looking to see... Look! Oh my God! It's got more people than anything else in here.
Yeah? No, just chatting does.
Well, because of the hot tubs, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, it's beat Lethal Company. That was the... What are you doing?
Getting distracted.
Don't do that.
I can't help it. All right, so topic me before I keep going. Oh my God!
Vic.
Oh my God! This is to PhD. No.
Speaking of ADD,
Look, this says East Park.
no,
East Park. Clear. Look,
Vic.
Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, I did look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That clown.
Now I wish you go back to the other one that had a hell of a boss OC.
What?
Yeah, go ask him if they paid $50,000 for it.
For a hell of a awesome. What?
Do you not know about that?
What?
So last week there was a dude who started complaining that his YouTube channel was dying.
Mm-hmm.
It was found out that he paid $47,000 to have a Has-Been Hotel AMV animated with him in it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, admittedly, it's the usual. Like, his YouTube channel was kind of one of those that was inevitably going to wane in popularity.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, it's just one of those concepts that, people are going to enjoy for a little bit and then Like, like remember Death Battle back in the day was freaking huge.
Oh yeah, dude, it was like the thing every week.
Yeah, and then it kind of like
petered out.
Yeah, people had seen it. Like it still does stuff.
When videos come out, it gets its spike and then right off again.
Yeah, and it does its thing. It's not bad. But this guy's channel just kind of is starting to peter off. And a lot of it too is because if you look at his content, you can tell the guy's kind of phoning it in at this point, but not in a terrible way. Just how long could you keep something like that up? But apparently, back 2 or 3 years ago, when his channel was at its peak, he paid thousands, tens of thousands of dollars for somebody to make AMV to Has Been Hotel, which hadn't even been produced yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, admittedly, the pilot and all the crap. Anyway, to have him animated in that franchise.
But that's the internet nowadays, too.
Yeah. Okay. So you have 2 different crowds.
Yes.
This crowd.
I'm guilty.
And this crowd.
I'm not going to say they're different crowds.
Yes, very much so.
You think so?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Because this
How
is
long
still...
did you sit there and giggle about this? You and I sat here and giggled about this for 45 minutes.
It's terrible. The other one is literally...
Is it even terrible?
No. Okay, now, hold on. Now, one of the things about this, and guys, if you don't know what we're talking about Flexion Seal.
It's a Twitch channel. Yeah. It's bot driven, and it's just...
That's what I like behind it.
Kind of kooky.
So it's cute. It's got a little bit of audio. The audio works. It fits what we're seeing. But I like mechanically how it's driven. A fully automated channel with multiple videos, multiple commands that chat can have fun with. That I like.
Yeah. That other one is just ADD on crack.
Yes.
And I bet you, even though it's very clearly automated and all that stuff, I highly doubt it has anywhere near the integration.
No, there's no level of complexity. That is just That is just literally ADD on steroids.
Yes.
Because community goes.
It's not steroids. Yeah.
I mean, on non Adderall.
Yeah. It's really sad.
Yeah.
But
well,
I thought you were going to show me the other one. I get distracted by that other one for a long time. But...
that one for sure.
No, don't.
No, this is Rambo. Have you seen Rambo? You'd like Rambo. Rambo's great.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Rambo.
Yeah,
I've seen Rambo.
So it's Rambo the Driving Ape, and it's literally just an orangutan driving a golf cart all around. Now, the best part is it's this, set with like Phil Collins playing in the background, In the Air Tonight.
I've seen this.
And I'm like...
100% I've seen this.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I like silly shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's...
Well, like going back to the topic, dark humor, right?
Yeah.
We've dealt with so much dark humor in life. Sometimes I just want to see something as silly as an orangutan driving a go-kart.
Well, to me, this is like slightly impressive because it's like he's actually like...
Yeah, legit skills here.
Yeah.
This isn't somebody stunt driving for him. This is him driving.
As far as we know, at least.
No. There's wide shots too.
Are there?
Yeah, there's wide shots too.
Good for him.
Yeah, so I was just like, good on you. Like mean mugging the camera. What's up?
Now, in theory, you could also, it could be an RC or whatever. There's ways to do it. But still, like, not overthinking it, it's fairly impressive, and it's just...
Yeah, if I don't want to overthink it, and you're right, it could be, you're absolutely right, this could be a dead wheel, and he's just able to spin it whatever way because he has no control.
No. It's easy enough. All you got to do is put a strong enough servo on the control arms that actually turn the wheels.
Yeah.
This wheel will spin with those.
Right, but I actually just watched it go the other direction a little bit. Now see here, it's appropriate. Look, appropriate amount of torque for that turn. He took his hand off to do it too.
It is. I'm not denying.
Hold on. I'm gonna help you guys out a little bit here.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Fair. Yeah.
So yeah, I just enjoy the shit out of this though.
This is the problem. We just overthink this stuff.
I do. What else?
I overthink.
I think we entertain. Are you not into trains? I'm entertained.
They don't know about that. Very few people. Was he just mean mugging a tiger?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does that
Like
shit
you're in there, I'm out here.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that slug! Yeah.
Look, hard turn, nails it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this makes me so happy. And he's like, "Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Call the cops!"
Oh my god, it's so dumb. But there's one of those on TikTok right now that's like Elmo. It's Elmo with like a steering wheel, and for whatever reason, Backstreet Boys in the background, and he's just swearing at the cops.
Interesting.
Conceptually, you go, what is even? And when you watch the memes,
Camera with him that time.
watch
Oh,
it.
see, look, yeah, this is what. Okay, hold on, one more time. Just fucking chilling. This is my life, brah.
You know what really gets me about this, though? I think I've talked about it. When I grew up, everybody had a golf cart.
That's exactly what I want to show this to
Everybody
you.
had a golf cart.
Yeah.
And so to us, this was just the afternoon.
Yeah.
Most people, that's not a thing.
Yeah. But in your neighborhood,
Yeah.
it was made to.
It was life.
It was literally a golf cart city.
Yes. Everyone had EVs before anyone even knew what EVs were.
Yep.
Yeah. So this was me. Like, obesity and all. Actually, that's not true. Back then, I wasn't.
No,
Yeah.
you're a meek.
Now, yeah. Have you yet seen Neil the Seal? He's a juvenile elephant seal that is terrorizing
Oh, yes.
Tasmania. Yeah.
You mentioned this last time.
Yes. He's still going. Apparently, they found him spooning with one of those road cones. Look at him. Dude absolutely seems to hate road cones. Then you find out, nah, he's trying to get.
Mm-hmm. Peeling.
Look at.
Yeah,
there he goes.
Get up on that thing. Yeah. Yeah.
The other day, somebody took a video of it. He's just like literally slamming his body against their garage door. And then when he opens it, when the garage door finally opens, and he figures out there's no one in there, he just leaves. He's a menace to society, and I think it's wonderful.
All right.
Neil the Seal for president.
Done with that. I can't. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Look at that. And
I'm gonna put that down.
So few fucks given. So few fucks given. He's just sitting in the middle of the road. As somebody takes his picture and goes, yeah, bitch.
That's a great picture, though.
That is.
I like that. That's great.
That is.
All right. Well, I think it has been a long enough episode.
Oh,
here.
yeah. I think we've touched on
We
it.
might have rambled a little bit.
Don't we always?
We were like, let's pick a topic. What topic? We managed to talk about it at least for a little bit. As we do.
As we do.
Yeah, like topic
As
for this
we
one
do.
is shit, what topic?
I told you from the start. I'm like, podcasts just tend to ramble.
Yes. We're honest though.
I mean, if there's anything that we are going to be honest.
Find us at a convention, bring us booze. Or we'll go to the bar.
No.
We'll go to the bar.
We'll go to the bar.
Yeah, we'll booze
go
from
to the bar.
bar.
Yep.
I don't
Feel
need
the weight on that?
I don't need anybody roofing me. By the way, take a lot. I'm a big guy. You feel the weight on me?
Yeah, exactly. My favorite one. She
Yeah.
likes it.
What you what?
Nothing.
Drugs them. If you like,
You were just supposed to let the grenade settle.
If you like,
Jesus Christ,
coladas. Seeing Cosby and the lights in the background. It's like Mortal Kombat. Cosby sitting there like, finish him.
Vic,
What?
Vic,
What?
Vic.
My bad. Oh, my bad.
Subtlety.
Dark
Subtlety.
humor. Dark humor.
Michael and Michaels.
That's a little subtle.
That's subtle.
Okay, you're right. I should've
That's
said
pretty subtle.
it. Okay, so
Once
yeah.
you start saying Cosby, the subtlety is gone.
Okay, Jello.
Pudding pops.
Pudding pops.
Putting your pop with no blood.
I like to say pudding. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Pop put things.
No,
Sorry.
don't. Let's
Bye, internet. It's good talking to you.
see you on the other side of being canceled.